What's going on? My name's Roman and welcome to Roman Rose Collectible Coliseum. On today's episode, we're taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series prototype Boba Fett. Now this is one that I was tracking down for the longest time. I finally got him, and I probably should have used a different set color other than white to review this figure, but we're going to try and make it work. This is an absolutely gorgeous figure, all white with some black, silver. I'm trying to think if there's any brown. There is that little bit of orange right there. That's really the most color that is on this thing, but you see the sculpt work is just fantastic. Such a cool representation of Boba Fett. This is how he made a couple of his first appearances before they really knew what Boba Fett was going to be in the Star Wars series. They kind of envisioned him as this stormtrooper commander, but he turned out to be a bounty hunter, and one that is very well loved. Even though he had such a very short amount of screen time, this is still a fan favorite because who doesn't like a cool looking robot android bounty hunter looking character? So this is just a design that transcends the property. This is Boba Fett prototype armor. I am going to run through the articulation very quickly, but for the most part, actually for every part, it is exactly the same as the vintage series Boba Fett. So from the ground up, we do have movement here at the foot, which does provide us some rocking motion at the ankle. There are some peg holes in case you want to add some blast effects. You do get the double jointed knee, which works really well. We get the upper thigh swivel just cut below or in between the two packs. You can't go up very far because, again, these two pouches limit the movement of the legs. You can't go out that far over here because then you're pushing the now black holster. It was brown on the vintage Boba Fett. Pushes that out to the side. However, this leg does come pretty far out. It doesn't move back that far. So, again, sad story with the legs. Very limited. I don't know. You can kind of wiggle them around, but there's nothing too dynamic going on. Can't even get the one leg up. I mean, that's about as dynamic as you can get, and you better have a stand because he's not going to stand like that. So a little unfortunate with the legs, really limits what you can do with them, but everything else on it is pretty good. Looking at the waist, you do get movement there. There's a bit of a crunch, so you can move him back, kind of crunch him forward a little bit, but yeah, you get really good torso or waist movement, I'm sorry. Looking at the arms go up that far, which is not very far. The shoulder armor on this arm kind of impedes it, and then this arm, this figure overall is just very stiff. It's not been broken in very well. So that's the range that I'm getting out of that. There is almost 90 here at the arm. You see it's just shy of 90. This one has a shorter hose than the vintage series. The vintage series, you see, has some slack in the hose, and this one's really tight when you try to bend the arm. So just looking at this guy, the arm bends all the way, and there's still some hose slack right there. This guy, the arm does not bend all the way, and it is completely tight against that arm. So there is a hose difference for the flamethrower arm. I am just thinking of cutting this one completely to have that range. I know it's probably not worth doing, but I don't know. I really want him to be able just to have a little bit more range, and I'm worried it's going to break anyway, so I think I might as well just do it and get it over with. But yeah, side by side, you see there is a striking difference. Looking at the arms, there is that elbow swivel. Again, really good sculpt work right here on the gauntlet. Beautiful. I think I like it a little bit better in color, though. Beautiful sculpt work on the gauntlet. Beautiful sculpt work everywhere. This thing just looks absolutely incredible. Hands, pivot, move around. This one has a hinge in the wrist, so that's really nice, but I'm not trying to mess with those too much. Arm goes straight. Looks good. Head looks that far up, which I feel like is a really good amount. And then head looks that far down, which I think is also really good. Talking to someone much shorter than him, you can exorcist the head, meaning you can spin it all the way around. Just a beautiful looking head sculpt. This thing is sweet. If you can get your hands on one of these, absolutely get your hands on a prototype Boba Fett. We do get the same jetpack that comes with regular Boba Fett, different paint apps. This looks really good. I haven't switched the jetpacks on him yet. Good sculpt work here in the belts, in the pants and leggings. Haven't switched the jetpacks on him yet. Don't think I will. I think I want to keep them how they are. Usually I'm a fan of swapping parts, but here we have his cape, which folds up really nicely down to the side. Now, he did come with a second gun, a blaster like this, except it was painted all the way black, but I lost it somewhere, and I am in the process of trying to find it, so that one is on me. Let's go ahead and compare this guy to some Black Series figures. See how he stacks up. So the first figure I want to compare him to is a Mandalorian character. I'm collecting people in Mandalorian armor. I know I have to say it like that because Boba Fett and Jango Fett aren't necessarily Mandalorian, but here he is compared to Jedi Knight Revan, which is a fan favorite right now, and really it's one of my favorites. Just an outstanding looking figure, and you see that Boba Fett is truly white, 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 and then you can see compared to the Boba Fett that Jedi Revan is a little bit of a cream color. So there is that difference going on there, but they scale pretty well together. Boba Fett's a little bit taller. That's all right. That's cool. I like it a lot. And then, of course, we're going to compare it to the vintage series Boba Fett, the colorized version. So here they are standing next to each other. But yeah, this is what the black and white version looks like compared to the color version. So really nice. I think these are some of my favorite figures. Not a huge Star Wars fan. Am a devious robot-looking bounty hunter fan, though. So that works out well for me. So thank you, everybody who watched. If you can get your hands on this guy, do it. If you can get your hands on both of these, on all of them, on all the Black Series figures we had here today, try to get your hands on them because they are a lot of fun. Again, the only thing I would change, if the packs on the front of the hips came off, bent, or weren't there at all, this would be a 10 out of 10. But this has to be at least a 7.8 or an 8.0 out of 10. Just a fantastic figure. Yeah, that limited posability in the legs, though, kills me just a little bit every time I look at it. So, thank you, everybody who watched, and as always, peace, love, keep on collecting, and I will see you guys next time.